We've had many construction companies, project managers that try to value engineer projects, and when they value engineer projects, one of the things they immediately try to do is use a storefront frame or a cheaper frame that the initial cost may be less than a quality frame such as J. Sussman, but in the long run we end up having to manufacture, we have to modify, not manufacture, but modify the storefront frame to properly accept the stained glass window, which is going to be housed by that frame for generations. With Sussmans, not only do we get to start quicker, we have a smaller profile frame that's specifically designed to handle both the stained glass as well as the exterior protective covering properly. So it allows the stained glass window to last longer, less maintenance, less repairs, and when you do repair it, you're able to snap off the beads, pull the panels out, and easily repair it. Other storefronts or adopted frames are always modified. Often they're sealed in, they don't have quite the support. They end up having, like here's some storefront frames here, there's using a lot bigger profiles of the framing, so it takes away. The other thing is, the artist has to take into account for the thickness of these profiles so that they can make these windows match and flow together. When you start having larger and larger profiles and don't have the ability to put the spacing, the divider bars in particular places, you end up often having windows that have to be designed around, where you might have to move heads or faces or parts of the anatomy in different places. With Sussman, we can take all this into account. We can see it at the beginning of the process because we give them the rough opening measurements. They can immediately provide us the CAD drawings, then we can lay it out. And we have a long time to be able to adjust the art, to be able to adjust the sizing of the art, the spacing, giving the end user, the customer, a window that is going to be more properly fitted for their opening. You know, these windows last for generations. They're going to take and teach the people over the next 120 years about Christ's life or the saints or whatever the iconography is. These are important parts, aesthetic parts of a church. It's important that this sacred art is done the very best it can. That's why I feel it's important up front to buy a window that's going to allow you to have the best possible artwork done, as well as in the best setting, so it can last maintenance free, or easy to maintain, and last with limited maintenance for generations.